Hi, in this lesson I'm going to talk to you about using OneDrive with SharePoint. We're here in the OneDrive folder of Gary Colson. Now over here on the left in our navigation pane you see it says shared libraries, and all of these links are links to the shared document libraries in these various SharePoint sites. Now if we want to go ahead and take a look, we click here on the HR team site and we'll see the document libraries that exist in that site. Now, Gary is a member of the HR team site, and as such, he has access to these document libraries. He can go ahead and open them up, see all the documents in here right in his OneDrive, and work on them the same way as if he were in the SharePoint document library itself, because honestly, he really is. If we go ahead and select a file, we see that we have pretty much the same tools in our toolbar that we would have if the document was in OneDrive. Now, let's go ahead and let's go back to Gary's OneDrive, and let's take a look at moving files into a SharePoint document library. We're going to select this candidate evaluation form. We're going to select that. We're going to go over to Move To. And when we select that, we see that we have all of those sites listed here again. We're going to click on the HR team site, and it shows us the document libraries in that site. We'll click on the Documents document library, and we're going to simply click on Move here. Moving one item to documents. Keep an eye on our candidate evaluation form. Now it says that it's done moving, but we still see it. But if we refresh, we see that that's gone. It's out of our OneDrive folder. Let's go to the HR team site, open up the document libraries, and now we see that it's there. Now, up in the upper right corner here of this document library, we see this link that says Go to Site. That means we can, from OneDrive, see over here in the upper left corner, it says OneDrive. From our OneDrive, we can go right to that SharePoint site. So let's click on that link, and we watch our tab. We are on the HR team site home page. We're now in SharePoint, but there's the link to the documents library, and if we click on it, it's pretty much the same as what we saw from our OneDrive. There's the candidate evaluation form that we just used. And again, if we click on it, we see all of our tools. So remember, SharePoint document libraries are group connected to OneDrive. If we come up here to the upper right corner, we see 4 members. And when we click on that, we see all of the members of this HR team site, and we see Gary is listed as a member. All of these people have access to all of the document libraries on this site in their OneDrive. SharePoint sites, group connected SharePoint sites, and if you come up here in the upper left corner, you see it is a private group. It is a group connected site, and everybody who's in that group has access through their OneDrive to the document libraries. Now, let's go ahead and let's go back to Gary's OneDrive. Oh, it's going to take us here. Let's just do it this way. We're going to go back to Gary's OneDrive, and I want to show you one more thing. I'm going to come back over here to the navigation pane to shared libraries, and under shared libraries, all of these links are links to the document libraries in each one of these SharePoint sites. But at the bottom, it says Create New. And if we click there, we can create a group connected site in SharePoint right here from within OneDrive. But I'm going to tell you that is another course for another day. So now you know how to use OneDrive with SharePoint. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.